Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Aquarius out there. So let's get after it. Alright, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards that I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Aquarius out there? What do they secretly want to tell all my Aquarius out there? Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, feels good, feels good. Okay. Okay, so they secretly want to tell you that you're going through a great deal of anxiety, if you will. Anxiety, a little bit of depression. Just overall, I'm feeling like overall anxiety here with the situation. Why? Well, for them, things have pretty much come full circle. Okay, there was a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it really feels as though that they kind of put it out there, but their advances aren't really being. It's not really reciprocal on your end. Okay, their mindset is. This is an individual that either comes from a financial background with their family, so they have a financially solid background with their family, or they are financially successful within themselves, in their own right, rather. And there's a great deal of straight talk that this individual has been doing with the Queen of Swords energy. So this is an individual here that pretty much tells it like it is very logical, if you will, in their approach. And thus that's why they're very good financially, if you will. They're very financially solid, and they're thinking about, in terms of finances and wealth, thinking about their children's children, pretty much expanding the wealth, a generational wealth type situation. I really feel as though this is where this person's mind is. And there's this feeling of tension and anxiety that they have, is because it seems as though their approach in really showing you exactly how structured their mindset is. They thought that would be something that would attract you, that would bring you in. Unfortunately, it hasn't really worked. Okay, this person has been sending an awful lot of text messages on really trying to communicate with you on all means of social media, rather be Facebook, rather be Twitter, Instagram. They're really trying to connect with you, blowing up your DMs, if you will, really trying to connect with you, really trying to state their case, okay? Because they're looking for recognized victory here. All right, they're looking for a recognized victory here. Unfortunately for them, though, things have come to a screeching halt, because we have the Hangman energy here. So things have pretty much just spattered out, stalled out. And I'm not really sure. What I'm feeling here is I'm really not too sure if there was any real there with this to begin with, if you know what I mean. I don't really feel like you really had a vested interest in this individual to begin with. I really kind of feel like this is one of them type of situations where, you were kind of more or less just trying to be polite, really, and there was no real attraction that was here. But this person took that as an invitation to kind of push the envelope a little bit further here. So that's what I'm feeling here. So with that being the case here, let us see. What are the potential blockages to this particular situation here? What are the potential blockages to this particular situation here? What are the potential blockages to this potential situation here? What are the potential blockages to this potential situation? Feels good. Okay. Okay. So, first up, Seven of Cups. There's a lot of choices here. There's a lot of other choices. These are all the blockages here. There are a lot of other choices that you have. as far as having a romantic connection with. Okay, so that's the first problem, if you will, with this particular situation. Okay. Also, in terms of being loyal and devoted, like I said before, and it's kind of obvious, if you have no real attraction or connection with this individual, then wanting to be loyal and devoted to them pretty much makes no sense. Okay? What's really, though, there are two cards here that really set the tone, if you will, of this. And that would be, first of all, the Page of Wands energy. Now, the Page of Wands is all about exploratory, an exploratory energy, if you will. Something new, kind of thinking out of the box, moving to the rhythm, moving to the beat of your own drum, so to speak. You're looking for something new. You're looking for something different. Something to kind of give you that little bit of spark. And that's the first real detriment to this particular situation, because that's not going to, there's nothing really new here under the sun with this individual. In addition, here you're looking for a soulmate connection with someone. You're looking to have a real deep soulmate connection with an individual here, and that's really what this whole thing is. There's no real connection that you have with this particular person, this particular situation. You're looking for a soulmate connection. You're looking for someone where there's going to be a bit of balance, a bit of equal give and take, if you will. And finally, here you're looking for a situation in which there's an aspect of strength, an aspect of passion, if you will, about this particular relationship here. What I'm feeling here is there's this person definitely has a great deal of care and want for you, but it's not reciprocal at all. There's really no emotional connection that you feel to this individual whatsoever, and that is problematic. Okay, so those are the blockages. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to bestow upon us before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information does Spirit want to give? Okay. First off, stretch. Spirit saying, in order to make this situation really successfully work, you're really going to have to stretch your perception of happiness here with this situation. It's going to take you to kind of stretch yourself in all kind of contorted ways to try to fit this situation into your life here, which is my point. It would be a situation which I would have to really wonder if there really is any real connection. It would just simply be you kind of like biding your time until something better came along. That's not fair to that individual, and it's really not fair to yourself either. So it would cause that a bit of an issue. Also, here we have revolution. Things have come full circle for you. There's this aspect of been there, done that, looking for something different. So you're in exploratory mode at this point. You're trying to expand your horizons. You're changing your life because of all of the craziness that's happening in the world. Your perspective is beginning to change. Things are changing at a very rapid pace. Some good, some bad. All right, and so there's this revolution that's not just taking place in the world, but taking place within you as well. Okay, and that's kind of changed your perspective and your mindset on things. And you're like, how this relates back to a relationship. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to anchor myself to a situation in which is going to stagnate my growth as a person. Because as you see things change and things get revealed, you too are like, you know what? I kind of want to. I want to change the way that I see things, the way that I do things. I want to broaden my horizons, if you will, and maybe look at things in a different way. So you're transforming as the events in the world are transforming. But with all that being the case, continue to allow yourself to be the brilliant person that you are, to still shine through, still keep that good heart that you have. Just because you're changing your perspective or you're broadening your horizons does not mean that you still cannot be that same down to earth, grounded, loving, gentle person that you always have been. Okay, so with that being said, here I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, hey, that's fine, no problems, no worries. But if you want to know something about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. Now, if this does resonate with you, okay, and you want to know more about this particular situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. And if you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe, okay? My name is Adonis. I love you guys. And please enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.